Prison stories, penitentiary stories, Rikers Island stories, Rikers Island Correctional Facility stories. Whatever you want to call the prison, the jail, the jonder. If not everybody has a message, a positive message. Some people just come on here because they want the fame. They never had that type of people following them, and then they get gassed up. Whoosh, poppin', my people, you already know what it is. We gonna get it lit right now. Don't go nowhere. Boom, 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 boom. A lot of people asking me, yo, how you feel? And they been asking me this. Yo, do you know, hold up. Do you know that a dude where I live at just trying to get crazy? No, you damn brown. It's always our own people, though. You heard? It's never nobody else. So I'm smoking. I'm going to get into the situation, the prison story, guys, and all that right now, right? Because I want to get into, like, people kept asking me how I think about, what I think about the situation with Shyne. I spoke about it in my live a little bit, boom, 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 boom. And they asked me how I feel about Kfrog. Do I watch Kfrog? Boom. We gonna get into all that. But check this dude out, bro. I'm smoking a cigarette. Now, he want to come down and be like, yo, bro, won't you go smoke over there? What? Are you crazy, Bobby? So my head started going like, oh, no, other place, right? And I'm like, what? So you ever get so, like, kind of upset to the point where you're shaking a little bit because you know that you about to airlift something, right? Boom! Because he wasn't going to be ready for that. It was going to be like a whoop. And I'm never promoting violence, but this is something that I worked on today, and I want you to leave in the comments if you've ever experienced something like this. This made me feel kind of good that I didn't take it to the extreme that I could have took it to and that I really wanted to take it to because I used my little brain. Whatever little bit of it I have left, I just used it up. And the feeling was awesome because I knew that I said, your Warpath, relax. You're gonna get locked up. You can get locked up just like this. At a snap of a finger, blink of an eye, your freedom can be taken. At a time like this, the worst thing to do is get locked up with all this thing in the air that's definitely not good for you, right? So once he says that, I go in on him in Spanish so he could understand. Like I said, it's always your own people. His wifey want to get involved. Now, I respect people, especially my elders. Like, I was brought up with morals, principles, values, and most importantly, to respect your elders. You feel me? And I'm not going to say the OGs because everybody's calling themselves an OG now. You're not an OG, bro, because you're of age. That's OT. You're an old-timer. OG, baby. You need to earn that, put that in, all that. Everybody's making videos now. I'm the OG. Relax yourself, buddy. The young guys that you're dissing, right, out there are laughing at you, bro. You're looking crazy. You're looking crazy. So leave in the comments, right? If you ever been through this with your neighbors, man, they could be wild, bro. So I'm not bothering nobody. I'm smoking in the front. So I knew that it was bothering them for quite some time because they walk by and they're like, you know, non-smokers, man. And every time somebody does that, I wait to see if they do it again. Like, I give a people an easy pass once because I know my capabilities. So I'm like, yo, you know what? And this is not glorifying, trying to show off, none of that. Because anyone that knows me and's been on all my channels knows that I'm like that, but I don't go there like that on YouTube, number one. Because who comes on YouTube to act tough or to be gangster? If anything, I come on YouTube and all these platforms and I'm relaxed. I'm calm because the people that are on my lives or the people that's watching me, I know there's people that got love for me, that been there for me. And if they watching me, it's because they care. Not all of them, but the majority. So I don't try to filter down hate, violence, disrespect, because I know that there's some people that watch, that look up to certain people so much. And I'm not trying to sound all that. I'm saying even anybody else that you look up to, that they start emulating, and they could be younger, and it's bad, spreads a lot of bad things. Even when we do rap, you might say something in your rap music and he takes it like that's the way he got to be living. So I don't do that. And I understand all these things today, which in the past I didn't. So that's another thing that I've learned in life, you know, and that I worked on changing, and it's been working for me. So this dude, then I go in on him, right? I call them all types of names. And they from church, but sometimes people from church can be the worst. Not all of them, but they could be the worst. They looking at me like I am the devil to them. Like he listens to hip hop music in English and Spanish. I hear gunshots, all types of things. Like they bugging. I'm the coolest dude in the world. If you're nice to me, I'm nice to you times 5, right? If you're mean to me, I'm mean to you times 27. You feel me? So he got his mask on and all that. And I'm told him, yo, listen, because after that he passed again. And with a box that he's throwing out, he hits my phone. Boom. So I'm like, bro, if I airlift you right now, I'm wrong. I'm telling him in Spanish, though. You can finish him. If I could just go, Maca. I seen the mask going, no. Now I'm the bad guy. Call the policia. Who's gonna go to jail that day? Me. So I said, they trying to get me locked up. That's the way I gotta think. I said, they want me to maca him, so they could call Popo and be like, he did that to me. And the police is going to see me, and right away they think, yeah, it was him. Definitely. Because you got the image. They look at you the way they dressed, and they judging you immediately. Not knowing this is the way I am. I woke up like this. This is my life. This is my way of living. Like, and certain people refer to the way we dress. If we wear a hat, with the way we dress, like it's hip hop or rap. Like, no, bro, it's our way of life. I've been dressing like this since I was a kid, bro. And I'm going to dress this way till I'm 100 years old if I make it that far. It's never going to change. But they the type of people that dress super tight. You know, his wifey always wear a skirt. I think they from that religion. Leave in the comments if you know what religion is that. You know, and he walks around here like he's the man. So I told him everything in the mother. Now he want to fold and talk. Then she's coming behind me. She hits me with the garbage bag first because I'm walking in front of her to go out. She hits me with the bag, boom, hard. And she's like, excuse me, you going to let me pass? Oh, word? I turned around like, and in my head I heard people like, you're what? You're going to let them talk to you like that? Nah, nigga, they dissing you. Nigga, you boss. I heard that, you feel me? I'm bugging. I'm like, what? I gotta do something, boy. So she's a lady. You know, we never go in on ladies, but she's just too much. So I let her have it with words, and I let her know I respect women always. But you're from church, and you acting like the devil. Y'all are the worst. Because this is not the first time. Like, they walk around like, I don't gotta say hi to you, because I'm the type of dude, I'll give somebody an easy pass once, and I let them get away with something once, and now they thought it was something sweet. That's what happens with people. I was like that even in the prison system. If a dude say something and it's not that deep, I'll be like, yo, leave him, son. The next time I'm a maca. Right? And then it will happen, because now you think you're a bird. Now it's like, maca, what up? I'm y'all trying to be easy, but now you force me to be more bad. Look, you feel me? And now they want to talk. Now people want to talk. Well, you gotta get crazy with people, and then they get humble with you. If something happens to somebody, if you bump somebody like hard in the store, boom, right? And you say, "Oh, my bad, I'm sorry, bro." And then you go all out to make sure he hears you. If you feel he didn't, you be like, yo, you heard, big dog? My bad. I'm sorry, bro. I didn't see. Be like, yo, bro, don't let it happen again, bro. Next time, he might go in because you was being humble. You feel me? So if you're going to say, you got to say sorry like with authority. Like, yo, pardon me, Paul. My bad, homie. Because that's the only, he look, now he going to be like, all right, no doubt, you got that. It's nothing. It's light. But if you be like, I'm sorry, yo, my bad, my man. Or yo, I'm sorry, man, I didn't mean that. Yo, I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say, man. Leave in the comments, man, if you understand, if that's ever happened to you, man. Because I can't be the only one that's all over the place with it, right? Boom. So, the lady, I go in on them. That's done. So I say I got to explain it to my family, to you guys, to the guys that been there for me. Because everybody that knows me that's been on my channel, I don't deal with my immediate family. If you want to call them immediate, I don't know what immediate family means, really, to everybody. I know what it means, but to me, I thought it always meant like immediate. Like people you could call immediately when something happens. Right. So I don't deal with them. Because I can't call them immediate. I don't even know their numbers, to be honest. It's not that I can't, it's that I don't want to, number one. But now they see me and they're like, oh, that's my, on the live or something. I don't even, yo, what? You can't be, I got no feelings for family because if I don't see you, I can't have feelings for you, brother. I haven't seen you 15 years. Like, my family has always been people I meet in the streets. I don't know if you understand that part. When I started doing YouTube again, because I was on YouTube on and off for like about 11 years. Everybody knows the story, right? I started with a phone. I got the page, Kfrog, TEK, the number 4, and REK, where I teach everything YouTube. We posted new content there this week. Maybe it's right now. So I did the YouTube thing again, and I was in search. Something was missing. I needed like more people, good people. And then I found you guys. And this is the way this works. My Lockout gang, the Golden Culture page with a K. And it's awesome. And some of you guys that you meet in the world, right, from all different parts in the world, could be there for you more than your own family. Facts. So how do I feel about Shyne and the whole situation that's going on and them going to prison? Let's just get there, right? Because I already told you the story with the neighbor, and I almost went to jail because I could have lost it. That's how easy you could go to jail, with other people trying to make you go there, pushing your buttons intentionally, and you need to be aware of that in life because that's gonna happen on a daily basis. And I need to catch myself because I just react sometimes real quick, and we at a different stage in our life to still be doing that. But today I noticed that I talk about it, and guess what? I feel a whole lot better, but check it out, though. So how do I feel about Shyne and everything that went on? Because I had spoke about it, but a few people in the comment section been asking me, and I guess they didn't see the live. So how do I feel about Shyne, right? I feel that not only with Shyne, and do I watch Shyne? I've seen what went on. I was watching it from time to time. I am not a gang member. Let's get that clear. And I don't think that Shyne is either. And I know why I say that. And if you've been around, you know why I'm saying that. If you've been around in the streets, the hood, the ghetto, the slums, right? And if those that don't know, then cool. You don't need to know, right? So I'm never on YouTube gang banging, promoting gang culture or gang violence. This is not for that. If you do that, you're a bozo in my head. But who am I, right? So check this out. How I feel about him and Whyte girl and the whole situation. Kfrog, Lockdown 23-1. And for those people that don't know who these people are, it's cool because you probably don't watch that, right? Because some people got the misconception that a gangster or a real street dude that's getting busy in prison or in jail needs to be a Spanish Puerto Rican dude, right? Or a black dude. And that is so wrong. There's gangsters everywhere. They come in all forms of fashion. Like, what does a gangster look like, bro? Some of the nerdiest looking kids caught super bodies in this world, bro. I don't know if that made him a gangster, but you know how some viewers, some supporters, some people are. They'd be like, oh, he's the thorough one. He did one thing. That's thorough, getting 25 years. That's thorough. I used to think like you too when I was super ignorant. Thank God today I don't fully think like that. You know, although I can revert back to my old ways at times, I got this catching myself thing going on nowadays, right? Where I catch myself and I snap back to reality. So the reason why I do watch those channels like Kfrog and them sometimes, because I used to watch it, let me say this. And there's no hate towards, no bad thing towards him. But like today I watched it because they keep sending me these OG videos, right? Like these gangsters supposedly. And everybody wants to be an OG or a founder of a gang now in New York, all over, right? Because everybody thinks you're talking, oh, this guy just said that. You're talking about one specific person. Yeah, that's your opinion. That's what you think. I see a lot of people doing it. And it's cool. You can do what you want. But once you put something on this YouTube, on the internet, it's public information. It's for everybody. Anybody could give their opinion on it. Those are the rules, my G. But if I start straight naming your name, then that's a different story. But when somebody just talking, you just can't think he's talking about you and get mad and make another video because you air beefing. You beefing with yourself. Because I'm not, the person's not even going to answer to that, bro. So clout chasing, we never do. In our head, we are the clout. We don't follow waves. We're the current that changes the direction. Facts. And you should always feel like that too. In whatever you do. You're the best. Facts. So, my opinion on Shyne is it was sad when I seen them get locked up, but at the same time, I told people that was gonna happen. When a lot of people used to ask me in DM on the low, like, yo, War, what's up with this dude? Isn't he your peoples? I'm like, bro, I'm not gang banging. You know what I'm saying? There's levels. There's stages. I'm at a different stage. You heard? Facts. And those that know what I'm talking about know, and it'll be like, that's a fact. I'm here for the peoples for real, but for all peoples. But of course, I love my peoples. You capiche? But the same way I love Spanish people, I love black people. I love white people. I love Asian peoples. I listen to China Mac. Shout out to my whole Brooklyn, to Sunset, my neighborhood, born and raised. Rest in peace, Meg. I love you. HYO, hold your own for life. So, by the way, check out his page, Meg BK, man. Subscribe, good brother, man. People loved him. He passed away due to all this thing going on in this cruel world that we live in. Good dude, bro. I just came home from, he had like a 25 to life or something, and is a dude from my childhood. Very good friend of mine. And it happened to him, man. It's sad. It's super sad. I'm gonna make a video on that when I'll never get over it, but when my feelings are not gonna get like too much, and I don't think that's ever gonna happen. So anyway, please, if you have just a little ounce of love for human people in the world and people that are going through this tragedy over this virus that's killing people, stop by and check out Meg BK. Fuck, man. Man, Meg. So, and take care of yourself, man, please. Take care of yourself. My dude was a brolic, healthy dude. So don't think that this thing don't believe in nobody. So do I watch Kfrog, Shyne and them, yeah, bro. Damn. And with everything that happened to them, I was telling people would DM me and be like, yo, boy, isn't he your people? So I would always say, like I said before, I'm not banging like that. But I'm like that. You know what I mean? You always want to have like that persona, like, yeah, but I'm like that, I'm Warpath, whatever, right? I never got the opportunity to talk to him. I seen him on Lockdown 23 and 1. For those people, what I was saying was they never seen us because we got a misconception of what a gangster's supposed to look like. We think like those white kids or whatever can't be gangster or can't be tough or can't be putting it in. I know a lot of white dudes that put it in the prison system, facts, and in the streets. Believe that. But how I felt about that's just because I'm real like that. So I would say the facts. Like gangsters come in all different colors, shapes, and forms, bro. It doesn't have a face, bro. You feel me? I've seen girls that are more gangster than dudes. Facts. So it's just that now everybody thinks they could come on YouTube and all these social media platforms and claim like I'm an OG of this or I'm a gangster, I'm the founder. Because the real dudes that are really doing that and doing that real gang shit don't make videos, believe me. So dudes feel like it's opportunity, you know what I'm saying? And it's good to talk from a distance about what's going on somewhere else. Dudes, nobody's never gonna see them, they think, and that's not facts either. So anyway, moving right along, right? Yeah, just have to get there. So, I felt bad when he got locked up because I seen him on Lockdown 23 and 1. I seen the whole situation. I seen how they started with no subs, no followers, he had his music and all that. He was always doing music and holding it down for him and his people. But I seen that, like I said, wow, I seen certain things that he probably needed to sharpen, but he was like fresh out. So you had to understand that. But he had a vision and he had a dream like everybody else, right? And over here in New York City, I watch people from Florida. I watch people from all over the place. I stay in tune with what's going on because I make content for real. And I have a few channels. I have a few audio podcasts. I got a tech channel where I teach everything YouTube, TEK, number 4, and REK, Tech for Rec. I'm going to be posting new content there today. I said that, right? In the beginning, probably didn't, but hear it again anyway. And then we have Golden Culture where I talk about everything hip-hop. I do reviews, all that on Golden Culture with a K. So anyway, I watched. I seen Lockdown 23 and 1 give a lot of dudes an opportunity. That's a golden opportunity to go on somebody else's channel, be able to give people the link to your channel, make videos, and get somewhere. Not a lot of people, give that opportunity to people. Thank God I didn't have to go on nobody's channel. I'm not trying to sound better than or whatever. I just never really liked it that. Like, would I go now on people's channel? Probably so, because I already got a few supporters that are good people, you know what I'm saying, on all my channels. So I don't ever have to worry about somebody saying, if it wasn't for me, you feel me? I'm not that type of dude. I don't like that. So I just feel that when they get back out, they need to get back on their road because they were getting somewhere with it. You know what I mean? So I don't know what happened in between, but I know that they got locked up. I can't really speak upon it because I don't know what happened. But for those that ask me, do I watch? Do I know? Of course I know who Shyne is. Of course I watch because I watch whoever I feel is came from nothing and is trying to do something. Do I respect what happened and people making videos about them after they got locked up, talking like, like with a little hater mode or like, you're like that and they wasn't when it's I don't respect that. So a lot of people that were saying that the kid Kfrog made videos throwing at him, yeah, it looked like that a little bit, and I didn't respect it if he meant it that way. So again, you don't know, you know what I'm saying? So you can't really say, and I'm not throwing at nobody's video that they made, because I thought about it like that too. I seen Kfrog talk. I said, oh, come on, now you gonna say all this when he left? But then again, you can't really get involved in that, or me per se, right? Because they have a friendship and a relationship beyond all of us. And even me, I make content and I'm watching and I'm talking about it. And that's why I'm different from a lot of people, because a lot of these channels, big channels, small channels, they watch each other, but won't give no props or mention that they watch. What's so wrong with watching? So did I watch? Do I watch? Yeah. I think that some of his videos are even interesting, Kfrogs. So I'm not a hater. You know what I'm saying? But when people were saying at the end, just towards the end, it looked a little bit like if he was throwing at them a little. Yeah, people was right about that because I thought, but you need to play it back again and, you know, and be open-minded. His feelings are hurt. You don't know what happened between them. That's not your friendship. You know, and if you do know one of them, you just know what he told you. You don't know what the other one told you. So from my experiences, what I do, I stay out of problems like that. If I was cool with Kfrog, I'm cool with Kfrog. If I'm cool with him, I'm cool with him. Now, if I really F with one of them, then I'm not F'ing with you either. That's my man. You got drama with me, it's lit. You feel me? But this distance friendship relationship, I just don't get involved because I F's with both of them. You feel me? In my content, in my head, watching the content I'm in. You know what I mean? So it's like tricky with that. Of course, I'm gonna be like, but isn't K-Shyne your people? Yeah, I don't gangbang no more. There's stages to this. I'm at a different stage of this. You feel me? If you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't know. But of course, I agree with what K-Shyne was saying, but I also understand what Frog was saying. I'm a grown man. I could do that, right? So do I stop watching Kfrog now because of that? No. But you know, I think that they'll work it out. They grow. It behooves them and is more beneficial for them to work it out as friends because they'll really make it somewhere. When people work apart, drama sells temporarily. Other companies and businesses that's out there, they look at people that are making content and see you guys arguing and fighting and not getting along. They'll be like, they cool. Like, I could use them for this. I could use them for that. But the kid is still wilding. And together, you're more valuable, believe it or not. You ever seen when people do featurings and it's like 5 dudes in the same record? The record takes off harder. When it's one dude, it does what it does, but people like to see people together. You understand? To the point where you do a one-man show like I'm doing, it's really a podcast. It is what it is. I take my audio, I put it on the podcast because podcast was started originally with one man. But now people see 2 or 3 people together in a room and they be like, oh, I'm watching the podcast show. Bro, the other show was a podcast too. It just was one dude. Like, I don't know if you understand what I'm saying because I'm all the blames. That's my flow. Stop copying, boy. So, yeah, we around. We watch. That's all I meant to say. I just took it a little further. Yeah, I watched Kfrog just right before I came on here because I told you they kept sending me all these negative things and I wanted to laugh a little and sometimes he makes me laugh, not in a disrespectful way. Sometimes he don't, point blank. I'm like that too. I watch K-Shyne. I watch Lockdown 23-1. Listen, I've with all of them. The thing is this, that people think that dudes are not gangsters because they're white and you have that wrong. They're not trying to be gangsters. When you make a YouTube channel, I mean, I could take that back because all the problems that the other dudes were having, but those things happen when you talking about other people, this and that, and them talking about each other. I don't know what happened there. That's not my business. But that's why I don't mention people in a negative way. I mention Kfrog and K-Shyne right now because I'm talking to them about them in a good light. I'm giving my opinion that together it would have been more awesome, you know? So I'm pretty sure they'll work that out, you know? So, and if not, they'll just leave it alone. I think they deserve to give each other that much respect. So, and Lockdown 23-1, he paved the way for a lot of dudes with prison channels. You got to admit that. So let's keep it 100. Leave in the comments how you feel about everything I just said. So, you can go to prison real quick, bro. And look, that's a prime example. With all respects to him, what happened with K-Shyne. When you telling prison stories, penitentiary stories, Rikers Island stories, Rikers Island correctional facility stories, whatever you want to call the prison, the jail, the jonder. If not everybody has a message, a positive message. Some people just come on here because they want the fame. They never had that type of people following them, and then they get gassed up. I'm not saying dumb, but I see a lot of people doing it. And now you gassed up and you let the commenters gas you up. And now you fighting with the next man and arguing and doing whatever. And it's not cool. At the end of the day, it's going to lead you right back to prison. The whole world knows NYPD has this smash. They watching. Point blank, it's on video. I mean, is that what you really want? You know, after you made it, not for nothing, man. A lot of us don't see the golden opportunity you have. You come out of prison, you tell your prison story, you're telling stories, your channel takes off a little bit. It opens a lot of opportunity, a lot of chapters in life that could be good for you, right? And we don't see how good that is. So we just wild out. We let, you know, the drama sells, people think. So they want drama. It's bad publicity. It's bad attention. In the long run, it's going to hurt you. The minute you're not bringing drama no more to TV, the minute you're not bringing drama no more to online media, that's the day that you're done. Because the people that follow you are drama people. So they're going to be like, what's up, yo? This channel's falling off. They're not seeing it that you just grew and that you're becoming a man and that that's just life. Because they haven't grown. Because they still running around watching drama. It's exciting to them because their life is not, you know? And that's with all respects to everybody. It's just the way it works. But I always tell people, if you ever thought about making content, just do it. Don't worry about what people are going to say to you or about you. People are always going to talk. If you need help with something that you don't know, how to edit videos, how to start off, what software should you use, how to get a background like this one, a background like whichever one I may make, how to do your logo so you can put a nice little logo in the front, however you may want it, how to do ads, how to place ads, anything about YouTube, hit me up. My Instagram is _, or hit me on Gmail, Kfrog, TEK, the number 4 and REK. And to learn everything about YouTube tips, how to grow on YouTube, check out Kfrog, TEK, the number 4 and REK. I love you guys. I just wanted to stop by and say what up and talk a little bit because I got to set of lips. But we got to go because let's always keep in mind that too much conversation leads to unnecessary information. My name is Warpath. I love you forever. Lockout gang.